Four-game losing streak comes to an end as the Jaguars get a much-needed win. They keep pace in the division. It's all going to come down to the final game of the season, but a good thing to get back in the win column with a victory over the Panthers.
They know the mistakes they've made, right, that we've been making. But yet they continue to work, and they continue to work hard during the week, and it showed today. You know, it might not have been like just a pretty football game, but they never are. You know, and they're hard, they're gritty, they're tough. They're physical, all that kind of stuff, and just proud of our guys for the way they competed today.
We're not relying on anybody, relying on ourselves, relying on each other to handle our business, because we know if the team doesn't score, they don't win. And that was something that we could control. But we all had to believe that again, and we had to find trust, we had to find faith, and it started in practice.
Welcome into our rapid recap of the Carolina Panthers game, the final regular season home game for the Jags, and finally they get a win and a lot of positive things from both sides of the football.
It was exactly what we needed. We needed a game where we saw a clean game from each side of the ball. We had an opportunity to see the offense not turn it over. We only saw one penalty, and from my vantage point, the defense only had one egregious error when it came to a miscommunication. Outside of that, it was exactly what we needed. Took care of the ball, ran the football, played great defense, and it's a building block. It's something that you can use to build into the season finale against the Tennessee Titans.
One of the big things recently has been turnovers, right? That's been hurting them. They were great this week. The offense was able to get the run game going. Is this something then they can really build off of and continue, or is this going to be a little bit more difficult against the Titans?
Well, I mean, look, it's always going to be more difficult when you start playing better teams and hopefully you get into the tournament. But what you want to take is just the execution. It was finally, it felt like a Jaguars game because you didn't have all the self-inflicted mistakes that have really been plaguing this team during the four-game losing streak. And so if you're Doug Peterson and the players, you try to replicate it. What do we do during practice? How do we practice so we can get the same kind of execution and effort in the game next weekend?
And it's now going to all come down to that final game. This is a team that's been there before, same situation. Last year going up against the Titans for the division. What's the mentality need to be, and how do they get this done on the road?
No, it's funny. So afterwards, talking to Dewey, he talked about we just needed to find a way to win a game. He said because everyone believes we're the same guys that reeled off 5 games in a row. We just had to get back on the winning track. Now, because of that, we feel good about ourselves. We can go forward. So hopefully, they're able to take this win and kind of build a little momentum as they go into the tournament.
See you guys for the regular season finale in Nashville.